See how long it takes for the stream to
Sonic
react.
News! A new show appears!
Sort of working.
It's
Woo.
super effective!
There we go.
I am SSF. Hi.
And GLaDOS
Hold
just
my
went
finger, please.
Mm-hmm.
Please? No? Screw you.
So I take it this is the intro you do on screen right now?
Yep.
Ah.
Okay, I can't listen to this with the stream on at the same time. That delay is going to distract the hell out of me.
Live from
Yeah, I
magnificent
always
state of
put it on
Virginia,
mute when I do that,
here's
so.
your
Yeah,
host,
mute the stream.
The new
Yeah.
version of Sonic Paradox.
I should have won that.
Sega film, 1991.
Let us know when we're actually live.
Which is right now.
Yeah, I think it is right now.
Wait,
Otherwise,
really?
it would be a delay.
We are live.
So, greetings to everyone watching the stream right now. Welcome to the Sonic News Show. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that stream section where we had talking within talking. But yeah, thanks.
Wait, what? How does that work?
I don't
exactly.
know. It's better off not understanding, but yeah, thanks. Hello to everyone watching. As you can probably guess, we have a jam-packed show full of guests tonight. I guess it's only fitting that after having Hellfire Comms last week and FTA in them last week, that we have the entire crew of BrainScratch here, of BrainScratch Commentaries.
Not
here
the
for
entire
tonight.
crew, we're still missing Clement, the girl, typing blank.
We're always playing catch up, aren't we?
300 people from Arkansas.
Wait, are you saying she's so token that she only that simply calling her the girl is all we need to say?
Well, the fans are calling her a Skarmory now, so.
What?
Yeah, whenever she appears in a video now, they say a Skarmory's in the video.
Wild Skarmory appeared.
So I guess
Okay.
I guess it's pretty self-explanatory as to who's here. Ryan's here. We have Lewis here.
Huzzah!
Solaris Paradox. We have Johnny here, of course.
I'm not going to do that.
Aw.
We actually have Ted here too. And we also have, well,
Hey guys.
hi. And we also have Oh, man.
Uh, This is gonna be one heck of a night.
This is going to be a disaster.
Play much?
That might be an understatement. We also have, fittingly, PNSK here, who was streaming some games earlier. Although this time he's with a bunch of men and me. So yeah.
Minion?
What's up, everyone? I don't suggest asking the BrainScratch a lot of questions, and if you do ask any questions, I'll kick your ass, because technically, you know, we're not really here for questions, so to speak, just to yap our mouths off. So,
Oh no, we have another 3 hours and 50 minutes to waste.
well, I know Johnny doesn't,
No,
but
we're not ever doing that again.
yeah. The show's not going to be a good 3 hours long, and if it is, I'll be surprised, considering, like I said, Johnny does have to work in a few hours, so... And Lewis doesn't have all the time in the world either, so... You know...
Shall we get started?
Yep. Shall we get started, everyone?
Yes, let's not try to go on as many tangents as we usually do, guys.
I'll try.
And then suddenly FT...
Okay, hold on. Reaction to one question at least. It's from FTA. Ask them when the Mega Man 8 playthrough is going up. We'll get to it at the end of the month.
After Mega Man 7?
After Mega Man 7, yes.
Which is
Well,
Act-
it usually
which is
comes
Act
after
3.
7. It also
Yeah.
comes after 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and all of the negative numbers.
Too
Both
bad,
beneath
FTA.
that.
You have to wait.
You're not getting it now.
Okay, so let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, so, guess the main thing for tonight, the main topic, which is technically the first topic. How about that Sonic 4 Episode 2 trailer, everyone?
Trailer?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the Sonic 4 Episode 2 demo. Oh, wait.
Screw you and your taxis, Ted.
I liked the trailer. I was also interested to see what I'd only seen one screenshot of the level in question before now, and it looked like a generic industry level. I'm glad to see that it's actually a combination of generic industry level and generic desert level. So we have ourselves a kind of mashup of Oil Ocean and Sandopolis Zone, which looks like it could be fun.
Mhm.
And I think I've got the theme for this particular game's throwback element. Okay, instead of giving us four zones that are copies of four zones from previous games, they're giving us four zones that are copies of eight zones from previous games.
Woo.
I was really happy about the episode metal content too.
Yeah, it looks okay, but it does actually look like lock-on content, which is which is what they're going for. Um, I am kind of disappointed that for episode metal we are going back to the 2D plasticky looking Sonic 4 episode 1 graphics, but
I mean, that plastic
still,
grass man shit.
it's extra content. It's free if you have both games, both episodes that is, and the level
I need to
design is entirely new. So
Yeah, I need to download episode 1 on my PS3 now just so I can do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So
Well,
wait,
I
you have
I
both. Wait, hold on.
Well, I
So wait,
mean, they're gonna
uh,
charge me for the episode metal content anyway. I might as well have both games on my PS3. I
well,
only bought
how
it
does-
once on my Wii because it came out first.
Yeah, I mean,
So, how does this work? If you have both episodes, you can play the episode 1 levels with Metal Sonic.
no,
I haven't really been
they
keeping up.
use episode one's level graphics, but they're differently designed. They're new levels with the old graphics. Basically, the same thing fan hackers do when they take Sonic 2's level graphics and make an entirely new and undoubtedly badly designed level with them. Possibly with the green turns to aqua. Because
So it's
say,
essentially acts. So it's acts 4, 5, and 6, but with Metal Sonic.
Yes.
essentially.
Okay.
I would assume so. The thing is, though, I was expecting lock-on content with episode 1 and 2. This is not exactly what I had in mind, but it is nice regardless because it's pretty much like the whole Knuckles and Sonic 2 deal. Only instead of just retreading through Sonic 2 levels with Knuckles, you're going through entirely different levels with similar themes, but with Metal Sonic. And has it been? Do we know anything of how Metal Sonic will handle, or is he just a reskin?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, we haven't seen any interesting moves for that matter. All we know for certain is that we've seen him in Splash Hill, we've seen him in Lost Labyrinth, and we've seen him in Stardust Speedway where a giant floating monitor screen with Eggman on it is zapping him back to life with a purple laser beam, which has to be the best villain return scene ever since, like, the second Aladdin movie that kind of sucked. Yeah.
Well, I don't see why he would play similarly to Sonic 4 Episode 1, because from what I played of Sonic 4 Episode 2, it controls much better. So much better.
Wait, you had a
So-
chance to play it?
Yeah,
Is that
PAX
PAX East?
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they had a demo booth. I got there. That was pretty much the first thing I head straight forward to, which is good because I had no line when I went right at the beginning, and then there was like a good 10-minute line later on in the day. It controlled well. I wouldn't say it controlled exactly like the classic games. I'm not really the best to judge because I don't play those as much as you guys. But it controlled good enough. There was like momentum and shit. You know, you let go of the control pad in midair, Sonic still goes forward. You roll into a ball down a hill, Sonic goes faster. Simple
Really?
stuff like that. Yeah, really. So it definitely. I'll put it this way: when I played Sonic 4 Episode 1 for the first time, the first thought that came to my head was, "This feels wrong." Playing Episode 2 felt very natural to me. I mean, level design wise, it still had some of the Sonic 4 Episode 1 things where it's like, you've got a lot of bumpers and you go bump, 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 bump all over the place. And then there was lots of speed boosters and a little gimmick section. But I find that those things don't bug me as much when it's at least fun to play through. If that makes any sense. Like, if I have fun, if I can control it well, I have more fun doing the sort of automated things. They don't bug me as much.
makes sense.
Yeah, Epic Master, we heard you the first time you said that. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat window. Um,
who is looking at the chat besides me and Lewis and
Yeah,
I'm constantly looking.
I'm keeping an eye on it, but
I'm keeping an eye on it. Please tell me that's not the same. That's not the Sonic Epic Master we know, is it?
um
I don't know. Who is the Sonic Epic Master that you know? Should I be worried?
Is he on one of
No,
the posters?
no. He's good. The one that's in the chat doesn't seem to be. Oh, it is him.
damn it, Asher.
Damn it, Asher.
Who
But
is
yeah.
this Asher?
He's one of
He-
our Sonic Paradox
Coolest
animators.
guy here. Too cool
Well, you
to
know
use the
Ash
shift
from
key, I
like
see.
Pokemon. He's like Ash, but only more. So he's Ash.
Yeah, he's
Asher.
Yeah, he's one of our animators.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. I assume you guys heard the release dates for episode 2 as well.
May
May.
16th was it, or
Good thing I
middle
got
of
all
May?
consoles because I'm getting the PS3 version the day it comes out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to download episode 1, but yeah.
I'm stuck with the what's it called version.
Just
Yeah.
call it the iThing version like I do.
Just wait till the Wii U, Ted. Just wait till
There-
the Wii
I
U.
think either Wii
Yeah, but
U,
that's like a good few months.
well, it could either be released for the Wii U, or there could be a possibility of a Steam release.
Yeah, Steam probably eventually.
Well, I'd rather have Steam because I could play that with a real controller instead of whatever the hell they're trying to do with the virtual buttons.
I'm not entirely sure why they're not releasing this on the Wii. It's not doing anything that the Wii can't do.
File size too big.
File size is probably too big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could make it smaller if they tried.
Well, they did
Like,
the
Not
same.
not without without actually harming the quality of the product.
Well, first they did pretty much what I expected them for episode 1. Like they took out the HD, fine. They turned the instruments into MIDI files, which I actually prefer because the normal Sonic.
Well, the thing
instruments
is,
sound like shit.
I've seen downloadable Wii games that look worlds better than Sonic 4 Episode 1 did. So
Eh.
Yeah, they're
it's
probably
just-
optimized better for WiiWare than Sonic 4 episode. To me, I think that Sonic. It's been pretty much agreed upon that it's because Sonic 4 Episode 1 was on the Wii that it had to be butchered for all consoles just so they could all play equally. Because the only difference between the game on the Wii and on the PS3 and X60 is probably a bit of a graphical update, and the music is actually CD quality instead of just a sequenced MIDI files. In that case, though,
for all the good it does.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but
It's not
I
bad. It's
I
just
actually
not
prefer the
especially
Wii soundtrack.
good.
But
I don't
ultimately, I don't think Sega wanted to put the effort into it just to get it released on a console that a lot of people frankly don't download a lot of games on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true. A lot of people
We
don't.
could travel down this path for hours. Let's
Move on to topic number 2.
Yeah, I plan on probably getting the 360 version when it comes out, and I believe I've heard rumors that it's supposed to be the price, but we'll be getting that later on anyway, so fuck that.
Well, fuck that. Okay.
I did listen to Ken Ballo, or however you say his last name, talking to GameSpot about the game when this trailer was released. He said that it has the same amount of levels, but the levels are basically more elaborate and longer this time. So it's going to be a longer game, even though
From what little I've seen on off camera, they do seem longer. Yes.
Yeah, from what I played, like Sylvania Castle Act 1, that was longer than Splash Hill Act 1. I don't know what point in the game White Park was supposed to be, but that was like a good 2 to 3 minute level for my first run through. So
since it just came up, Sylvania Castle, ha ha ha.
Herp derp derp.
Did Sega not see that, or did they see it and say, you know what, I like that pun, let's keep it?
Let's not make it too obvious.
I want Alucard in that
What do you mean
game.
it's too obvious?
This just
Anyway,
in Alucard confirmed for episode 2. Wee.
Oh, Alucard did run pretty fast in the opening to Symphony of the Night.
He does have that wolf form.
No, Wing
A la
Smash,
carte-
Johnny.
a la
Wing
carte
Smash.
for episode 3.
Saturn Wing Smash, Johnny.
Yeah. Can't get through loops though. You run right into them face first.
Yeah,
he'll
so
just-
I guess moving on to topic 2.
Yeah, I'd say. I do plan on getting episode 2 for the 360. It's just main reason because I do consider out of the two probably the 360 since I'm able to. I have internet for the 360 anyway, Xbox Live Gold, and 2 I have episode 1 on there, so fuck it, I want that episode metal content.
I'm probably just gonna end up getting them for pretty much every platform that it's released, like I did for episode 1.
Yeah.
Well, preferably, I'm actually probably gonna prefer the PS3 version because I love. To me, it feels more natural controlling Sonic with the D-pad than an analog stick.
Yeah. But speaking of Xbox Live, as for topic number 2, Xbox Live Arcade, there's a rumor going around that apparently Sonic Adventure 2 is going to be coming to Xbox Live Arcade.
Wow,
Don't-
really? I would never have guessed.
Well, what's
Yeah.
Don't care, I have my Adventure 2 battle disc.
I'm sorry. Why is this even a rumor? We already knew that it was inevitably going to come.
Yeah,
come
if
along.
they're putting-
One,
if they're-
Sonic. It's just like with Adventure.
If they're putting Jet Grind Radio on it, they're putting Adventure 2 on it.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. We all knew SA2 was going to make the Xbox Live Marketplace. The only thing we don't know is whether or not the port will be worth a damn this time.
Well, the Sonic Adventure 1 port was terrible, wasn't it? Or
It wasn't
is that
terrible. It was just lazy. I
Yeah.
mean, it's as good as any other version, but that's the thing. It's only as good as any other version. It could have been slightly better. They could have at
It
least
could have been
programmed in
possibly the best part.
widescreen. You know, the simplest PC mod on the planet.
Like to me, like I cannot bring this up too many enough times. Is Castlevania Symphony of the Night was released for the Xbox Live, and to me, with a few exceptions, is the best version of that game to play because there are no load times. Like
Because
the
there are
load
no
times
load
are
times
completely
at all.
scrapped out. The game just flows better overall. With the the only thing is that they cut out those those castle scenes. Not really a big deal, but when you release like Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2 for the Xbox Live or the PS3, there really should be no load times to begin with. Like I will. It'll be a definitive buy for me if it has widescreen support. Though I'm probably gonna get it anyway if it doesn't, and if it has little to no load times. Why? We shouldn't need these anymore. It's like this game was released lately. Like, how long has it been actually?
Adventure 2, 12 years ago.
Oh God, damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, actually, 10.
No,
11,
I'm talking about
it was
Japan
the
release.
10th anniversary game. It was the 10th anniversary
True.
game, wasn't it?
True, right.
But yeah, it's just like
Johnny, you think that makes us feel? I just read this on like a meme-based thing. Mario 64's release date is closer to Super Mario Bros. Release date than it is to present day. Ugh.
Oh.
well, you bring up load times, and that actually sort of surprises me that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 have way better load times than almost any other game in the entire series, which kind of surprises me because it's the oldest.
Speaking of random mention according from the chat, someone's joking around saying, rumor has it that Johnny is going to play Johnny from Rush Adventure. Check this out.
What?
I don't know. That's what
And
we're
then
told.
another one said, rumor has it, Johnny is the big Johnny.
Rumor has it that
What?
Johnny
How
sucks
did
at
you know?
Storm.
Rumor
don't
has it
get
that Johnny sucks adder Storm Eagle.
I don't even know.
I
Rumor
don't
has it.
The Adder Storm Eagle, man, you can't fuck with him.
You can't fuck with that.
It's nothing like the original battle. Adder Storm
Hey,
Eagle is
hey,
hardcore.
According to that drawing, you have the severed head in your hand. So,
Yeah, but that's
Oh.
Storm Eagle, not Adder Storm Eagle.
yeah, that's
rumor
true.
has it that everyone listening to this just lost the game.
Rumor has it that song "Rumor Has It" is now stuck in my head. Thanks.
Rumor has it that Johnny canceled Sonic Extreme.
Why would I do that?
Now, here's the thing. Okay, Sonic Extreme sucked so hard, like so ungodly bad, that Johnny from the future went back in time and convinced the developers to cancel it, thereby sparing us the suck. But we, in this timeline where that game never came to exist, can only wonder how good or bad it would be if it happened.
Well, that was
So,
the Saturn Sonic game, right? It didn't look terrible.
really, it looked pretty terrible to me. I don't know why everyone wants it so badly.
Hold on, I need to look some stuff up because I haven't looked at
How
it.
do you know I never played it? Huh?
It doesn't exist, Lewis.
Oh
I
yeah?
never played it, but I sure did look at it enough times.
I mean, we've only got some leaked screenshots from like 1996 or whatever.
From what I understand, we do actually have some footage of what it was supposed to look like. It was supposed to have some sort of fisheye camera and all that jazz.
You fisheye camera with the freaking 3D plane and
It
Yeah,
looked disorienting.
it looked
Mhm.
disorienting and it didn't look remotely speedy, even when Sonic was spin dashing. Well, actually, it did kind of look speedy like that, but not in a fun way. More like in a gives you motion sickness kind of way.
Well, my parents get motion sickness when they watch me play a Sonic game, but they're wimps, so yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've given people motion sickness playing Sonic.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
fun.
I mean,
Yeah, so I guess next topic number 3.
Adventure 2, go get it.
Still my favorite Sonic game, so yeah. For what
If
it's
you're
worth, it has the TED seal of approval.
if you're a good enough Sonic fan, you would probably already have it on 2 different platforms already.
Actually,
But yeah,
regardless of not if it does have any of those improvements that I want, I'm probably gonna get it anyway because my Adventure 2 Battle no longer works on my Wii or my GameCube because now it freezes when the intro plays, and even if I try and skip the intro by mashing the start button on the controller, it freezes midway through the hero side story and the final story, so I can't play it anymore.
Oh, that
Huh.
happened to me when I was little. It's just that not the start intro movie, but any of the cutscenes that would play,
Yeah.
it would freeze. But thankfully, I had all of the levels unlocked, so it's like stage select, whatever. But then my little brother deleted my save file, so I could only play the first 4 hero mission levels until I got a new disc.
he deleted
So-
your save file and you let him live.
You see what happens is that
I gave him. Well, he was like 4 at the time, so I really couldn't blame him too much. I yelled at him an awful lot, but it took me a good few years to get around to buying a new disc. So
what happens is that if I let a cutscene play for too long, well, certain cutscenes play too long, the game just stops and tells me that an error has occurred, and I have to reset the entire game because of that. Thing is, though, I don't know if it's the system or the disc itself, and I don't want to go back to my Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast because Battle's just a better port. But hopefully, when this game is released on the Xbox Live, it'll have all the Battle features. Hopefully not as DLC.
yeah, I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask, is this based off of the Battle version or the Dreamcast version?
We won't.
who
know
in their
until
right
it's
mind
released.
would pay just to unlock the extra characters in
The
multiplayer?
Sonic fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Of
they do that
course.
for the Adventure port? Like make the DX stuff a DLC thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
I'll say this. If Adventure 2 braves the rocky terrain of online multiplayer for its multiplayer mode, it better damn well have a better connection than Sonic 2 did. Because that online mode was fucking terrible. I don't have trouble playing multiplayer games on my 360 most of the time. I can play Mass Effect 3 with no problem. I could play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on my PS3 with no problem. But if I try playing Sonic 2 online, whoever's not hosting the game has like a full 1 second control lag, which kind of makes racing in a Sonic game a bit one-sided.
The Tails hate lag.
Yeah. But I guess I should mention the third topic now. This is kind of, I want to say this is kind of ironic, but at the same time I could see this coming to an extent. But apparently the co-creator of Sonic is now working for Nintendo.
I saw that.
Alright, yeah, I heard that. All I can say is, woohoo! He's a level designer. He's working for someone else now.
I just find it delightfully ironic because even though I love Sonic, I sort of like Nintendo as a whole more than Sega as a whole. But it's just like so. I just find it very, very. I find it funny, triumphant in a way.
Let's
Yes,
get him
though.
working on the next
What do you-
Mario. Maybe it won't be
I
as lame.
to me personally, I think this would be more newsworthy if it happened 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, like,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, you
Nintendo's
don't-
already won the console, the 16-bit
Yeah,
console.
we've already gotten past the irony of Sonic games being released for Nintendo. We've already gotten past the irony of one of the first good Sonic games in years being released exclusively for a Nintendo system. So one of the old level designers for the old Sonic games working for Nintendo, it's ironic, but not ironic enough to matter at this point.
What you don't know is he's secretly a double agent who's going there to destroy Nintendo because they still bear a grudge for no reason.
From the inside.
And then that'll be, for all we know, Sonic 5, if there is one.
No, Ryan, Sonic and Mario bestest friends. They share sportsmanship and shit.
Wait,
Well,
what's the guy?
That's
What's the
what
guy's
it looks
name?
like.
Now
from
we're
the
making Yoshi. Now we're making Yoshi the dinosaur with guns. We need to
Wait,
explore his dark and edgy past.
So,
Tell what
what
happened
do you
20
think
years
this
ago.
What do you think this new Mario game needs? More speed pads and jump rings. It begins.
Speed boosters and bounce springs. Yeah, that's what we need.
I'd pay to see Mario running over speed boosters and being bounced around by springboards.
Mario Next Gen, 40 minutes, 40-minute load times. Hub World.
God, if Mario got any slower than he already was, I think we all might just die of boredom by the time the first level ended. But
Yeah.
if he gained the ability to stand on ceilings, that would be something.
Well, we can already do that in Galaxy.
Oh,
Damn
fair
it.
point.
But yeah. I mean, it's, for all we know, who knows? Nintendo will probably do something similar to that. I don't think it's gonna be exactly that concept, but it's
I'm still waiting
Nintendo.
for that Mario Sonic platformer.
We all are.
We've
But
been
they
waiting for
refused.
that ever since Sega became third party. It's just like, okay, I'm waiting. Okay, now they're playing sports. Okay, now you're Smash Brothers. Okay, good next step. How about a platformer, please?
Nope,
Get it,
more,
get
still
it.
playing sports.
Nope, more Olympics.
Still don't get how Mario could ever win the 100-meter dash or how Sonic could ever win the high dive, but whatever.
Well, to be fair, Sonic isn't exactly worse at jumping than Mario is, but he sure is better at running. So I can see Sonic winning anything against Mario. I just can't see Mario beating him at a foot race.
Yeah.
I
Plus,
think if you like, I think Mario jumps higher than Sonic. Just if you were to, not necessarily farther. I mean, Sonic
Why
will
are we
probably win.
discussing this?
I don't know.
Well, let's bring this up. Some person in 4 years it will be the anniversary for Sonic 06. What they should do? Forget it more.
No,
Why?
they should release Silver the Hedgehog with guns.
Exploring his dark and edgy past.
You know,
But
Most of the
swearing
time-
for kids.
most of the time when when the anniversary of the death of a loved one passes, we bow
More
our
than-
heads, have a moment of silence, maybe have a wake in their honor. Sega should probably do something like that because that was what Sonic 06 represented at the time. The death of Sonic, in more ways than one, I might add.
Well, for the 25th anniversary of Sonic, they could do like Mario and just repackage all of the 16-bit games again. It's just like, wow,
but,
Sonic 20.
but inexplicably leave out.
What again? What again?
Yeah,
They don't need an
again.
anniversary for that.
Well,
They
that's,
can do that any old year. They have done
No,
that.
they'll package Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, but
Oh
inexplicably
wait,
leave
here's
CD.
an idea. How about we remake Sonic 2 for a portable system? Only
Make it incredibly screen crunched and terrible controls and laggy.
yeah, but we'll add in the super peel out. That'll make it totally worth the extra $20 burden. I bet we've never had that idea before.
who knows? And I think we lost Lewis just a bit ago, so this connection might
Yeah.
have.
No,
Yeah.
he intentionally left us with a cliffhanger. I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
he'll be back eventually.
Yeah, we'll see him in Sonic Chronicles 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so what's topic number 4?
More Sonic 4 Episode 2 because we can't get enough of it. Apparently they released the avatar items for the game.
Don't care. I don't have a 360.
Yeah.
Isn't it the
Eh.
modern Eggman head and body or something?
Eh.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, there's Lewis.
The internet hates me. Sorry.
Yeah. The 4th topic, Lewis, is the Xbox 360 Avatar rewards for episode 2. Don't care. Don't have 360.
There are Avatar awards. Next.
Yeah.
I just recently. Even for my avatar, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those things.
Show your friends how much of no life you have by playing the game so much you get the avatar items so you can dress up like a Sonic character.
I
I'm
show
looking
how
at you, Richie.
Well, I never got the point of these things. Like for the Xbox avatars, or especially the Mii's for the Wii, because like I went to PAX East, so I got a ton of Street Pass stuff. So I finally unlocked some of like the hats and whatever. But the thing is that if you're wearing a Samus helmet, you're not your own Mii. You're wearing a Samus helmet. So the point of an avatar is to look like you, and you don't, because I don't wear a Samus helmet anywhere.
Dude, how many people do you think actually make their avatars look like themselves? Most
And
of us.
how do you know the
we-
guy with the Samus helmet doesn't really wear his Samus helmet everywhere?
Most of us try to look
I
as
do.
unlike ourselves.
That-
as
I
Profit
did
possible.
not
awesome
see one
documentary.
Samus Aran cosplayer there.
I mean, I rock Ash's first season hat around Japan. Well, that's just me.
Do they recognize it?
All the time. So many people come up to me.
But yeah, I think the next little part that I had in this topic is probably gonna be a little bit more important. We may now know how much it's gonna cost. The game's gonna cost. The same as the last episode.
50
1,000.
bucks again.
So $10.
It's gonna be. No, it's $15 again.
Here's
Ugh.
the thing. Here's the thing. From what I've seen of Sonic 4 Episode 2 so far, I would say $15 is looking like a reasonable price, considering the graphics and the presumably longer length of the stages. I would still say a little lower would be better, but it's not like Episode 1, which looked, which looks a bit not as good as it could be graphically, and let's not forget we knew well before the game released that the physics were going to be shit.
Well, here's I'm just going to let's just assume that you're just an average person, not really a big Sonic fan, so you don't know anything about that stuff. It's just like 4 zones, I think, was still way too $15 for 4 zones in Sonic 1, regardless of the actual quality of the controls and graphics and what. I still think that $15 for 4 zones was way too much for Sonic 1. For episode 1, and you can't assume that everyone who gets episode 2 is going to have episode 1. So again, $15 for 4 zones I still think is too much, even if they are 15 to 30 seconds longer on average for each act. I still think it's too much. I'd still say 10 is probably would be a better price.
Well,
Uh,
I don't think it's gonna matter much to me since I already have that exact amount, 1,200 Microsoft points, because I was saving up because I knew it would probably be that amount. As sad to say, I was coming to expect this.
Same here, actually. I think, to me, when episode 1 first came out, $15, while kind of steep, I really couldn't care because I planned on buying it multiple times anyway, so I was saving up for it regardless. Episode 2, on the other hand, to me, just from the trailers I've seen, as crappily edited as the first one was, and how much we've seen from the second trailer and the episode metal content that we'll get, assuming you have episode 1, I think $15 is okay this time around. Would I like it to be lower? Yes, but I'm not gonna throw a bitch fit about it.
No.
I'd still say, well, here's my thing. It's just like the 8-bit Mega Man, the new 8-bit Mega Mans, like 9 and 10. Those were both $10 for a full game. So even though these are technically graphically superior, I'd still think 10 would have been reasonable. But that's just me.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, it all depends really on the quality of the product, is what I'm saying. Like it may be technically too short for the price, but if the content is good enough, it can it can be worth it regardless.
I mean,
No, there are short games that we pay $60 for all the time. Sometimes it's worth it. Portal 2, for example. Sometimes it's not so worth it. For example, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just like a short game when you buy like a $60 thing is usually like 6 to 8 hours. And I beat Sonic 4 Episode 1. My first playthrough all the way through was an hour and a half. Maybe took me like 2.5 to get all the Chaos Emeralds. I mean, I replayed it a bunch, but it was still like less than 2 hours. It was still about, no, not less, like 2.5 hours to for $15 is still a little bit too steep for me. Maybe I'm just picky.
I mean, I could definitely see myself, buying it for that price. Like I said, I already have 1,200 points anyway from saving it up, but I know not everyone has that luxury of being able to save up points. So, I mean, I guess it all depends. It's all gonna rest on how much content the game does have, and I guess the only way to know for sure whether the price was worth it or not is just giving it time and seeing what else we find out from what the game will have. So.
Again, at this point, though nothing's really set in stone yet. I'm just gonna assume it's not going to have it though. I really wish there was lock on with episode 1 and 2 in terms of Sonic and Tails, and not just like the episode metal stuff. To me, that would justify the $15 price tag by a crap load, because now you have 8 acts that with 3 stages apiece, and
To be honest, I don't think it would mesh all that well. Um,
yeah, I'm gonna say it probably wouldn't.
it's not like Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles where the games are literally using the same gameplay engine and the same graphics and the same graphical style. They're both using completely different gameplay engines, completely different graphics. They even have different running animations. And let me just say, now that it's come up, Sonic's running animation in episode 2 is a lot better.
Well, they actually gave a shit about
Hey, his
episode 2.
feet actually swirl around with the swirly thing. They don't just he doesn't just jog with
He
a little
doesn't just keep
swirly
jogging with the swirly effect.
over it.
What, all right, okay, I'm gonna be the minority here. I actually like Sonic's running animation in episode 1.
It wasn't
The
terrible,
well,
but
the
it,
what the
You could
what,
tell it was just a swirly image
It-
pasted over his normal
it-
running.
yeah,
Well, that was mostly just because the fans are like, we need swirly feet. So Sega's like, oh shit, we don't have enough time. What do we do? Just slap that swirly animation on there. Go, go, go. The game needs
As
to go
I-
out now.
as I understand it, actually, in the original cut, they had the swirly animation. It just didn't happen unless Sonic was going like Super Hyper Mach 3 boost fast, which means it never actually happened while you were normally running. And
I,
one of the changes they made when
I, don't know,
people started
I
to make
like
it
the
happen
whole,
more
because to me when I was looking at I can't believe we're actually discussing about this shit, but I actually like I didn't really get motion blur on top of a jogging animation. I do recall this one time before episode 1 was released that someone posted the animated GIF of Sonic running, and that was quite literally the running animation pasted over a jogging animation, and it looked incredibly horrible. But the way like Sonic develops like motion trails and blurs when he's running at top speed on it, at least in the 360 and PS3 version, I really like that. And
it does help cover up the potential crappiness of the animation itself. So in action it looks really good, but if you're playing the Wii version or looking at the animation in GIF form, it does look kind of cheesy.
yeah. Well, actually, there's one thing I wanted to ask you, Ted, since you actually played the game.
Yes.
Does Sonic actually have a walking animation before getting a full running going?
Um, Not that I remember. Again, this was one of the first. I didn't pay too much attention to that. I was more paying attention to how the game actually controlled.
Yeah.
I don't think so. If I remember correctly, he went right into a jog. My memory's a little bit fuzzy. This was pretty much the first thing I did all day. I think he went into from a jog from standing to a jog to to running. He definitely did not start off walking like he did in Sonic 4. Definitely did not take that much time to actually get a jogging animation to kick in.
Okay. That was one of the things I really didn't like about episode 1 is that,
It did make him feel a bit slower than he actually
it made him feel a
was.
bit clunky.
He definitely does not feel nearly as clunky. Which I'm thankful for.
It made him feel like he was having. It made him feel like he was taking his time to speed up more so than taking time to speed up.
No, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
If that makes any sense, it's like he has to save the world, but he's not in any rush to do it. It's just like, let's just stroll to the end of the level. What, you want me to run? Oh, all right, I guess I will.
There's a speed booster right over there. Don't you want to take? No. Okay.
Well, when you're playing it, you probably jump over most of them. Fuck that shit. I'm not walking on that.
I just know the next time I see Sonic running like that in his fast running speed, I'm just gonna call it the swirly and be done with it. That's just so fitting.
Sounds like a dance move.
It does. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonic will now perform the swirly.
The swirl. Watch him run in place for 5 hours.
Sonic runs stupidly.
All right. I think we've run his running animation subject down into the ground and then some.
Yuck.
I know. Down and all around.
I didn't intend for us to talk about it for 10 minutes, so let's move on.
Topic number 6.
Well, 5, but it's
5, whatever.
It's pretty much Summer of Sonic. They did announce that there would be a ticket required to get in, but the good news is that a ticket is free, and that the true venue and the first guest there are supposed to be revealed in 2 weeks. So Summer of Sonic.
Not going to Sus, so I don't care.
Same here. Well, I can't really go.
It's in England.
Yeah.
Kind of far away from everyone here.
I live in America and I'm unemployed. I'm not going to England for a Sonic convention. I'm sorry.
The only thing I ever care about Summer of Sonic is when we get offered the animation to animate for it.
Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I can't say anything about it because I would. I always wanted to go to England, but not for a Sonic convention.
Yeah,
like Summer of Sonic would be like the last thing I would do the day before I had to get back on the plane.
We're not like. Go ahead.
And nine times out of 10 with the Summer of Sonic thing, even with our animation, it's always freaking Boozerman doing his weird little creepy Tails doll and Marine pairing thing. Yeah.
Tails doll x Marine. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Well, that's just like if it's if it's what I could guess that would be there. Probably like Crush 40 will probably be there. Cash will probably be there.
The usual suspects, but that's about it.
Yeah. And I should not have said anything about the Tails doll because they're all gonna start doing that in the chat now.
Let me open up the chat window and see what chaos has erupted.
Not much.
Not much.
No, Perfect Chaos isn't here yet.
That's good job.
That's disappointing. Guys, erupt in chaos, please.
Don't you mean blast in chaos?
No,
not even here, Ted. Not even here.
Feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Open your heart.
Alright, so Summer Sonic done.
Yep. Well, that won't be until July, but
the wrong comm crew to ask about that.
Yeah.
Ask FTA, he's in the chat, I think.
Actually, no, I think he left a while ago.
Yeah, Hellfire Comms doesn't live right next door, so I mean they live right next door. We don't, so. But yeah, I think speaking of Crush 40, they actually did release the song list of what they performed at Tokyo just recently. And indeed, it did include their new songs, including apparently a fourth new song we didn't know about before.
I haven't actually heard any of them, so I need to get on that. But
you see, when it comes to Crush 40 itself, I really don't listen to them unless it's like Sonic related. Like I know like they released a few songs before they became affiliated with Sonic, and they released more songs after their whole Sonic spiel. But I really don't listen to those songs in particular, just the Sonic related ones because those are the ones I end up liking the most.
Well,
I don't I don't follow any of the Sonic bands. I just when they occasionally they make a good song, it shows up in a Sonic game, and I say, "Hey, this is pretty good," and it goes on my iPod. I don't really give Crush 40 themselves a second thought after that.
Well, it's just like I would be paying attention to the Crush 40 stuff if it's like I knew that they were going to be in a Sonic game coming up. But it's just like with the direction the Sonic games have been going, Crush 40 just sort of slips further and further away. So it's just like I can't expect this to be in a Sonic game anytime soon. I'm suddenly less motivated to care.
well, we do at least know that one of them are going to be directly related to the Sonic songs because one of them, Sonic Youth, just happens to be the name of it, and it happens to reference a lot of their old songs like Live and Learn and Open Your Heart. So I don't
I
know.
know those. I think I wonder if they referenced other songs because I heard they referenced almost all of them. Hold on, now I gotta look.
They did put up a preview of the three songs, but like I said, there was apparently a fourth song they performed, and it was, I think it was called Everyone or something like that. God
I'm
knows.
hoping it's just a clusterfuck of random lyrics from other Crush 40 songs. Like it can't make up its mind. Like,
Live in, it's like live
live
and learn
and
while I
learn,
show
show
you
you what I mean. Live
what I
life,
made up.
live life,
Like-
live and learn, show what I'm made of.
I am.
live life,
I
live
am.
life.
Meanwhile, we're all hailing Shadow.
I see no
His world, live life. His world, what? No, what I made of, live and learn.
Um,
Live and learn like a sword.
I'm
Okay.
Uh, open your heart, living on the edge of tomorrow.
okay.
uh, but yeah, I'm
Next or whatever.
yeah, I'm pretty pumped about the new songs they have out, but we'll see how much how good they are. Like I said, they do have a preview up for anyone who wants to see. Look at somewhere. Um,
Do the some great news guy you are, Donnie. Yeah, they got a preview out. Go
released
look
it-
up for yourself.
They released a demo somewhere. I can't be bothered to look through it myself. So
I never said I was a professional news reporter, just a news reporter. So.
In other words, stuff happened today.
God damn it, reporter dude! I was trying to avoid the open heart surgery joke. Thank you.
But yeah,
That's our Tom.
yep. I guess I don't doubt anyone cares, but TSSC News turned 13 years old this past week. Woo.
They're older than SA2. Jesus.
But yeah. Moving on. Um,
And that's all we got to say about that.
yeah.
what topic
Well,
are we on now?
Just for to be on topic just a little bit, I do visit TSSZ News every day. It's I have it bookmarked. You know, it's usually the sites I go to find out any more Sonic news.
Oh,
Sonic
Roxas,
related.
Lewis cannot feel the sunshine. It is past 8 o'clock at night. The sun has long since set beneath the horizon. There is no sunshine to feel.
What are you? But
I feel the
but
light
are-
from my bedroom light. Does that count?
I feel
but
the
are you
sunshine
living in a
very bright.
city, Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis, are you living in the city?
No, I live in the suburbs, actually.
Are you
Things
working
aren't
it
that
out?
tall, but on a somewhat related note, there was a lunatic shouting at the street outside the corner store this morning. Actually, quite
Awesome.
entertaining.
Well, are you working it out, Lewis?
Hey, Lewis, will you open your heart?
Are you
No.
working it out? Talking about it?
I'm not going to open my heart. I have an intense fear of scalpels.
Lewis, are
Will
you
you
going to
show
show me
us
what
what
you're
you're made
made
of?
of then?
I was waiting for that one, Ted.
Oh, you know what I'm made of. Just watch the first episode of Full Metal Alchemist. All of it's listed right there.
Hold on. Gandhi, I want to smell your armpit, Lewis.
What the fuck, man? Who are these people?
Wow, who's Johnny? Okay, let's get a band.
He's a guy on BrainScratch. He has a channel called Super Gaming Brothers, and some call me Johnny, I believe, right?
He only has a bigger fan base than Sonic Paradox.
Yeah, I mean, even
BrainScratch is only 1,000 subs away from him. You will overtake your individual channel, Johnny.
So by the time you get close, I'll start posting videos again.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it.
Maybe I should start posting videos again. Huh.
Yeah, you have an even longer hiatus than I do, Lewis.
Well, I keep on I post videos almost every day, and I still haven't overtaken Ryan.
I think it's almost since I last did that Sonic 2 Let's Play.
Wait, can
Yeah.
can I do something? I know this has nothing to do with because we have pretty much shitting on the whole news thing here now.
it's all right.
No. It's Lewis. Does the laptop still have the adapter issues from last year?
Which adapter issue are we talking about
The
now?
laptop that I gave you.
Oh yes, I still haven't had a chance to pay for a replacement power adapter. Why are you asking me this now?
Because all right. I have a replacement. I can send one to you.
Oh really? Can you? Awesome.
Yes.
Huzzah!
On a lighter note, man, you cheated on that Mario game.
First off, no, I did not. What Mario game are you referring to?
He's probably talking about Road 9 in Mario.
Isn't there a list of
like how he
topics we're
denies
supposed
it
to be
first
talking
of all,
about right now?
Mario game he's talking about.
Isn't there a list of topics we're supposed to be pursuing right now?
Hold on, let's see what he.
Oh, Warp Zone? Okay, no, that's not cheating. It's there
Wall jump.
for a reason. That's just me being awesome.
Well, there was that one time in Mario, in New Super Mario Brothers, where you didn't finish the level.
I'm sorry, some person. That comment was a bit creepy.
I don't know. Still not as creepy as Lewis. I want to smell your armpit.
So I'm reading it, and Johnny thinks Lewis is as chewy as in Chewbacca as a starburst.
I'm trying not to read the worst possible meaning into that, but it's just not happening.
Well, if Lewis is Chewbacca, then who's everyone else?
I'm that Mario game, I guess. I don't know.
I'm the Gonk droid.
I demand to be
Ryan's
Han
up to
because
be-
everyone wants to be Han.
Fine, then I gotta be Luke.
Because I'm Han Solo, whatever that song is.
I'm Han Solo, and I shot first.
No, you're Chewie.
Apparently, you're R2D2, Ted.
Oh, well. Oh.
Well, his
No,
phone
my
does have
phone-
R2.
No,
His
my
phone
phone
is
is
R2. So you're C3PO.
So what does that make me? My phone is GLaDOS and a portal turret.
Alright, I'll say it
You're
again.
red 5, Nate. You're red 5.
Say it again. Isn't there a list of topics we're supposed to be pursuing?
Sonic Speed, to answer your question real quick. I don't know. I don't think they're going to.
Live streams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if BrainScratchComms will ever do their own live streams.
No.
Yeah. They're only in this call
Our
because,
podcast- the po-
they're only guesting in the show because I kind of bugged them to do it. So
That was only ever in a live stream in a night that shall never be mentioned again.
yeah.
Hey, that ended up in a very hilarious reading of a horrible fanfic.
Suddenly Vegeta.
Suddenly
Suddenly
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
And then suddenly we're back on topic.
Suddenly everyone shuts up and we get a top number 6 or what number we are on.
I think we're on 7.
Are we all deliberately avoiding the topic just to spite me for saying we should get back on topic?
Well, that depends. What's the next topic? We can decide then, or then if we want to actually ignore it and then continue talking about random stuff.
I
Well-
just want to talk right now so I can re-utter the word topic.
Well, the next topic is that apparently there's another rumor going around that Sonic is going to be at a possible reboot in 2014.
Oh, that room.
No, if they didn't do it after 06, they're not going to do it now when they actually have some fan support.
Why
on their-
Be honest.
2014?
They
To be
probably, they might, well, Johnny, here's the thing. They might actually want to take their time with this game. Shock and horror. I mean, like, it
Sega?
took like a good it took like a good 5 years for Nintendo to come out with their Mario game after Sunshine. It's just like,
Sonic
I think
Colors is as close to a reboot as we're going to get.
Are you suggesting that Sega is actually going to take their time with something?
Sega only has Sonic left.
I don't think
Well, no,
Sega has taken their time
Sonic
with something since the Sega Genesis was big.
Wait. Sonic is Sega. It's
Yeah.
proven in the Sonic shorts.
But
He
that's
threw
what
tails
I
into
was
the water.
getting at. I asked one of the questions I asked over by Sonic 06 LP is are there any franchises besides Sonic the Hedgehog that are strong and currently going as much as Sonic is? And everyone started naming me, games like Jet Set Radio, Shenmue. Is like, guys, those franchises ended like 10 years ago.
They
I think
have
what they were more-
Valkyria Chronicles on the PSP.
Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles and to a lesser extent Fantasy Star, but that's about it.
Well, here's the thing: they've got a lot of franchises to use. Like they've got Phantasy Star, Monkey Ball, Billy Hatcher, a whole bunch of backlog stuff that they don't want to try because whenever they do try, you get something like the new Golden Sun game that sucks.
Don't you mean Golden Axe?
That's what I meant. Sorry, Golden Sun is.
Golden Sun is Golden Sun is an RPG series, and it's actually pretty awesome.
Okay. I'm sorry. The new like Xbox.
Ted, you're echoing really badly.
Oh well, that's not my fault.
No.
Somebody else doesn't have their headphones in.
Well, fuck you. That's what.
Oh yeah, I don't think they're going to do a reboot. Sonic Colors is probably the closest we're going to get in terms of quote unquote rebooting, in that no other characters were in it. They went back to kidnapping animals and just kind of worried about gameplay
Well, it's
first.
not so much of a reboot because Generations is a sequel to Colors, and they brought all the characters back.
Mhm.
Granted, they're
I just
background
think-
characters.
I
But...
just said it was the closest they're probably going to get.
Okay.
I don't actually.
Oh. Actually, isn't every Sonic game a reboot ever since like fucking Sonic 06? Which wasn't really a reboot, but everyone called it a reboot because it was titled Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's the only excuse they have to explain all the plot holes.
Well, the thing is that with the new Sonic games, there's not really much continuity between them. Like Sonic Unleashed only brings back the basic continuity stuff. Like Sonic and Tails are friends. Amy chases them. Sonic Colors, it's just like Sonic and Tails do their stuff. Sonic Generations is a throwback, but other than that, there's no like actual story in between games.
I'm just
Like
saying.
we kind of
I'm
got
just
between
saying-
Adventure to Sonic 06.
I'm just saying that the term reboot has been thrown around more casually than a Vegas whore since in this series. Every game has been called a reboot by someone, and Sega, because they're trying to escape the whole Sonic sucks reputation, they've been only too happy to play up that sort of attitude.
There's got to come a time when Sonic stops rebooting and starts actually doing stuff.
I'm not saying it's actively rebooting. I'm just saying that becomes inevitably part of the marketing spiel. Because
Well, that's sort of my problem with it, is that a lot of the Sonic games, like I'd say from Unleashed onwards, have sort of been they haven't really advanced upon each other. It's been very samey in a lot of ways. It's like for all of the shit that happened in between Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Unleashed, at least they were doing something different with each game. It's just like, let's try throwing in guns. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try making him a werehog. Oh, that didn't work either. Sword? Nope, that didn't work. I mean, they were dumb ideas, but at least they were trying.
actually, the sword
Black
could
Side
work.
is
They
canon.
did something with it. They didn't really do anything with it, though. It was just a sword. You shook your controller to swing it, and there wasn't really much to do but shake the controller and run forward, and shake the controller, and occasionally jump, and shake the controller.
Pretty much
No,
any sort
Lewis, you
like-
aren't playing it. You aren't playing it right. You need to be doing the jump slice attack all the time. Best way to
Yes.
get through the game.
Actually, that is what I was doing. And at that point, you have to wonder, why is Sonic using a sword? He can do a spin attack with that one.
Larger range? Oh wait, insta shield. Never mind.
I should clarify where this whole rumor came from, by the way. It's kind of funny. It was from TSSC News, rather coincidentally, and what had happened was they posted an article saying that some source, quote-unquote source, told them this information, that Sega would be giving Sonic a huge reboot, and they were thinking about making Zone's entire big hub world of sorts, and the actual
God, no.
missions, and this, and the next thing, and possibly
Yeah.
dumping a lot of the characters.
I don't care what they do with the next game as long as they execute it well.
That seem I don't. It's just like a lot of that seems like a lot of bad ideas because it's just like hub worlds and Sonic. Nobody has liked. Well, I don't want to say nobody. I have. A lot of people have not really liked any of the hub worlds. It's like hub worlds weren't received well in Adventure, 06, and Unleashed. I mean, a lot of people would rather have the characters be dumped, but I like a lot of them. So I like having them around. They don't have to do a whole lot, but I'd like them to be there because, more people to talk to. That's nice. Characters to develop. That's always cool.
Yeah, I'm no longer
I
lonely.
Yeah, it's just like, I like having Shadow and Vector and Charmy and Cream and Amy and all them there.
And Hatsune the Pigeon.
Oh yeah, too. Only if Pele the beloved dog gets some love.
Pele the beloved dog gets some gameplay footage next game.
Wait, who was the guy that made that Pele the beloved dog video? I forgot his name. Mel Poncho. Mel Poncho, make it happen. Hatsune the Pigeon gliding section with missiles. I would pay to see it. I swear to God.
Where the hell does Hatsune the Pigeon even come from? He's just there.
I ran a pigeon.
Well, no, Hatsune the Pigeon is the time is the character that they spend time wasting making instead of actually, making the game.
You know what this game needs? Pigeons.
Sir, I don't think we really need a pigeon. Shouldn't we be focusing on fixing all these glitches we have reported?
Pigeons!
No,
Okay, fine, you
not
can have your
pigeons.
pigeon. Just hide it in the corner of the hub world for one section of the game.
No pigeons. In fact, let's put a giant stone golem in the game just for the sake of having someone who can walk around and stomp on every pigeon in sight. Hey, I managed to work a Dragon Age reference into this conversation. I'm awesome like that. Anyway, next topic, please.
Yeah. I how much one wants to bet that the friend of the pigeon is Has Been from Mean Bean Machine?
What?
No, it's not. Next topic.
I could resist mentioning that, but yeah.
No.
I guess I should mention real quick for those who are normally viewers of the show that I usually do have a week ahead segment intro here, but fuck that. Let's go to the topic.
Next topic.
Well, it's not really. This is one of those rare occasions where I don't exactly. The topic isn't really Sonic related, but considering nothing else is really worth mentioning, Easter's this Sunday.
Hey, it's already
Really?
Easter for me, so I don't want to hear it.
What?
Well, fuck you, Nate.
I'm Jewish. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I'm more pissed off that everything's fucking closed, so I can't get my grocery shopping done.
I'm not even be.
Easter. AKA the day ABC shows 10 Commandments all fucking day.
Jesus' respawn finally happened.
Yeah.
Yay!
Took 3 days on fucking lag.
Am I the only one that remembers that old Easter commercial from Toys R Us with all the rabbits multiplying?
Technically,
Wow.
he's not a zombie, he's a lich.
Guys, we have a fan war going on in the chat.
What?
Gandhi67 is worshipping Lewis, and Gallade Roxas is worshipping Ted.
Dear Lord.
And
My muscles?
Gandhi67 Team Lewis.
Well, first off, whoever said I have muscles, I am sorry to report that I am probably the wimpiest, scrawniest guy you could ever see. Pretty much ever. Lose to my sister in a fist fight.
I'm wimpier and I'm scrawnier. Shut up.
No,
I don't know.
Lewis, I am
I
more
also
elusive than
sparkle.
you
I
are.
also sparkle more brightly in the sunlight.
Creepy and stuff. I actually looked in the comments to the 100 weapons and Kid Icarus Uprising impressions videos, and I saw Ted / Sonic and Shadow Fan 15
Yeah, they're
multiple
shipping you.
times.
They're shipping you with the Skarmory.
It's just like, guys, we are real people, You don't ship your people in real life. Oh wait, they do. It's called gossip magazines.
But yeah, guys, they might be well known on YouTube, but to be fair, they are regular people just like you and me. I
Wait,
mean,
we're
No, we are gods among men. Don't they know that? I should bow to our every whim.
Oh.
And go
Okay,
towards
that guy's
the-
getting banned. I do not want to. I don't even want to see those words.
Lewis and Johnny slash fiction.
You see,
It was late at night. Johnny was working hard.
Suddenly,
on the
no,
flash.
you see, the thing is,
Lewis
though,
walked in.
I don't understand. I don't understand how the term ship means pairing. Because to me, like the first thing I think of is Johnny and Lewis are gonna ride a boat.
It's the the latter half of relationship.
Oh,
You know.
let's say that.
Well,
I
four
always thought it was
syllables
like the
is
love boat thing.
longer than one.
dear
They're
yeah.
God.
Although now that we've mentioned it, from now on I'm gonna
That's
call it
4
boating.
syllables.
For now that we've mentioned, I'm gonna call it boating from now on.
Oh,
I
God.
vote Naruto X Hinata, etc.
Oh, man.
Oh, that reminds me, Lewis. Speaking of which, I have Kakashi's vest.
Why?
I got it.
God.
Want Kakashi's?
Oh.
No, Naruto, please.
Why would anyone want Kakashi's vest? It's boring. It's just a vest. With
It's. I saw it. I saw it in Japan. Had to get it. That's pretty much all it went.
Yeah, next topic, please.
Next up,
Well,
How-
I may as well mention this real quickly before I did go to the final topic, since it is the final topic. But I'm gonna link in the chat and in the live stream chat to a video that some SP guys wanted me to mention during the show real quick. They did a comic reading of Swords with voice acting called Manga Madness, and they just released today the pilot episode. So that is the link to the pilot episode if anyone wants to check it out. But
actually
anyway,
it's pretty good.
yeah. What our own SP guys did the voicing, but anyway, final topic tonight. Unbelievably, I cannot believe the show's only an hour old and we're already at the final topic. Jesus Christ. That's the first in a while. Um, it's just an update on my birthday stream because as of tonight, my birthday is officially 10 days away. And
Mine's first. Nah.
How old are
Happy
you turning, Ted?
birthday. I hope you get something
I'm
more
turning
interesting
19
than
on
clothes.
Monday.
Yeah, he turns 20. So. Oh no, wait, you're turning 19, aren't you, Donnie?
no, I'm turning 20 on April 17th.
For some reason, I never seem to get presents other than clothes anymore. It's like people
you're old
decided
now,
that
Lewis.
23rd.
You're old
I'm
now.
not too old for an M-rated video game.
But yeah, it's just an update as of last week. I can now confirm officially that as of today, I did find out that I will not be going to Baltimore, Maryland, for various reasons, but because of this, I can now confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt that the stream will be occurring at the designated time as I had pitted, which is 11 p.m. Eastern, April 16th, and it'll be going all the way to 6 p.m. Eastern, April 17th. So it's gonna be a long stream, but
Damn.
yeah, but it's gonna be just me streaming a bunch of games I watched and played as a kid, and that includes various games like Star Fox 64, Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Skater Die 2, Rock and Roll
Sonic
Racing.
Sonic Omocho.
That's
Oh
in
no, wait,
May.
that's
That's
May
in-
18th. My bad.
Yeah,
Sonic Labyrinth.
oh god, not Sonic Labyrinth.
That's right. Omocho Edition is for May 18th for Internet Kick the Piss Out of Donnie Day.
Also known as the worst game possible for Lewis.
Oh man.
What, Labyrinth?
No, Sonic Omocho Edition.
Oh.
Oh,
when you-
Yeah, it's
okay.
that- Yeah.
For Raging Kleptomania.
Gets a ring. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh man, I still remember watching that initially when it first came out, and I couldn't watch it without laughing my
It drove
ass
me
off.
insane. Just watching the damn thing in gameplay, I couldn't stand it.
I mean, as much as Sonic fan games and hacks can be kind of bleh sometimes, there can be some pieces of gold in there every now and then. I mean, you never know. And dear God, what is this Bowser versus Lewis thing?
I have no idea.
I don't even know his name right. Who's this Bowser?
Bowser, French Bowser. It must be done now. Bowser with a French mustache.
That's it.
Oh, that reminds me of something that my cousin used to do. When my cousin came over, we would always play Mario Kart 64, and he would always call Bowser Browser, like as in like an internet browser. And I'm like, dude, there's no R there, Bowser. Sorry, random tangent. Move on.
Stop making shit up.
So apparently Bowser endorses Internet Explorer.
But
That's just like
I
Bowser.
use Internet Explorer.
What's wrong with you, Ted?
Everything.
Well, remember, this is Bowser. He's an evil guy. He always goes against the goodness. So
He searches
thought he'd
porn
use
on Internet Explorer with safe search
Firefox.
lock.
maybe.
Well, I thought he'd use Firefox because, Bowser.
It would make sense, but remember, this is Bowser. He's an idiot.
Only use either Firefox or Chrome.
I don't get it. Bowser is a giant lizard. Why would you draw the conclusion Firefox?
Lewis, have you seen his lair? Breathing fire, lava everywhere, fireballs, fire
in
chains.
3D in 3D land, he does have the Tanuki tail at some point.
With that logic, then the Bio Lizard would be using Firefox on a daily basis.
Okay.
But
Yeah, let's just get back on topic.
yeah,
What
before this, yeah,
What topic?
yeah,
This
pretty much.
conversation is so stupid.
It could be worse, Lewis. It could be much worse.
Really?
Yes.
I'm almost afraid to picture that.
It could be our fan fiction reading night, Nathan.
Oh God, no! Hilarity ensues. That's the only part that needs to be remembered.
The
And,
second-
Yes.
and thanks to Johnny, that video skyrocketed.
I really liked
What?
it.
Like it was funny. Like the minute you favorited it, the views went up from 100 to 3,000.
But I did just to go a little bit off that, like I love the way Ryan read that thing so much that sometimes I'll instantly burst out just saying it randomly while I'm at the job. I'll just go like, one day Naruto was sit on a beach.
One day Naruto would sit on a beach with Huntley Vegeta.
So Johnny, more or less than the King of Carp, Magikarp.
Ooh.
It's just I just really like the way Ryan gets it up. I just like that. I love, especially one of my favorite parts is like when he says the suddenly Vegeta part. You can hear him trying not to crack up. He's-
You hear him try not to crack up, and then you hear me just
yeah,
explode.
just losing it.
I'm sorry, that just caught me off guard.
Well, that's the point of the suddenly part, isn't it?
Suddenly Vegeta.
Don't mind us. We're a bunch of Dragon Ball Z nerds.
Suddenly Sakura. What?
Oh man.
That was one of the most beautiful things ever.
The things we go through, guys. But yeah.
A Totodile versus Ted.
What?
Thunder Punch. Da, 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 da.
I'm just going through like the chat.
That
The
chat.
topic of Lewis getting pwned. Oh God, no.
That
I don't
chat.
get it.
That.
Ryan, do it.
Do
I-
what?
Do what?
I don't get it.
Charizard versus Alduin. Totodile versus Ted. Over 9,000
Thank you,
Totodile.
Gamers Channel 98. Over 8,000. That is the correct line.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ted versus Arceus. Okay.
Arceus. Master Ball,
Whatever.
go.
It's not gonna.
Fuck.
I hesitate to say it. I hesitate to say it again because I know it'll just, make us go on a tangent for another 3 hours just because, we all feel like being contrary to my suggestions. But shouldn't we get back on topic?
What topic?
There are no topics left.
I think.
Yeah. We did finish up all the topics. I'm gonna clarify real quickly. Yeah, that the stream is gonna take place 11 p.m. Eastern time, April 16th, and we'll go to 6 p.m. Eastern, April 17th, and on my birthday, because everyone wants to honor some random dude's birthday. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the topics.
Gallade Roxas brings up a very good point, guys. Brain Scratch Comms being on topic.
This is true.
Blasphemy.
Well, if we have nothing else to say, play us out, Johnny.
Play us out,
What?
Johnny.
You know what you want.
No, I don't want. I don't know why. Why?
What? Charizard versus Charizard beats everybody.
So what is that? A giant fire-breathing minivan with wings? It's a giant flying winged minivan that breathes fire.
It's a donk.
But yeah.
Hey Ted, don't you want to hear about the rapid dash dash? Don't you want to hear about it?
Not really, no.
Dash 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 dash
So,
dash.
Oh, no, he's broken now.
So,
Yeah.
you guys wish to plug anything?
If you want to
Certainly
hear
not
about my
F-Zero,
PAX
yes.
East adventures, I have my PAX East adventures video up on my channel.
I saw that when you uploaded it. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody's really mad that I was pointing the camera sort of upwards, but you have to remember that I was walking around in a con and I didn't want to have something in front of my face, so I couldn't see the people I was supposed to be dodging. But yeah, I talk a little bit about the Sonic 4 episode 2 demo there, so I'd actually talk
Yeah.
more about it here than there, but there's that there if you're really interested in Sonic.
Yeah, I should, of course, mention the main plugging, BrainScratchComms' channel. It is BrainScratchComms on YouTube, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Wait, hold on.
Um,
Well, let me make sure. Let me type this. Right, no, the first thing I get is brain stew. Yeah, we're definitely on YouTube at youtube.com/BrainScratchComms.
But yeah, they all have their own individual channels too. I'm pretty sure out of everyone's, Johnny's got the most plugging he can do out of everyone. So
What plug? I've been active for the last 6 months on some like.
Hey, but you have a very good reason for that.
Get that damn animation, John.
I'm almost done. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
How-
Wait,
2
are
weeks,
you
3
putting another?
Three
Are you putting on?
weeks.
Are you putting yourself on another deadline, John?
I'm
Because
confident.
you know what's going to happen if you do that, right?
I'm well aware of the consequences, but I'm very confident this time around. 2 weeks, starting
3
today.
years-
No, wait, starting
3
tomorrow.
years
No,
later.
Monday, Tuesday.
3 years later.
But yeah, I guess I should go ahead and close this out by saying thanks to everyone at Brain Scratch for joining the show. I mean, I should clarify that I'm no stranger to the Brain Scratch crew in terms of seeing their videos and everything, because I am a good, I have watched their videos for quite a long time, like months, and you know, I've
We just
been,
had a
welcome,
3-year
Johnny.
anniversary.
yay. I believe I've known you guys for 2 years now, somewhere around there. And it's like recently I've been looking at everyone else's individual channels. Like, for example, I've been watching Johnny's Sonic 06 playthrough up until it went on Hades because of his animation.
Wait, Hades? You mean hiatus, right?
You know what I mean, Nathan. You know I can't talk with
I
a
believe
shit.
you mean heights.
No, I mean Hadouken. I mean Hadouken. That's all. That's all. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, thanks to everyone at Brain Scratch for joining me for this. I'm all for doing this again, doing another show like this. If anyone's up for it, I mean, feel free.
Call me in 3 weeks when I'm done with college.
Yeah, I mean, and plus we also should be grateful that we've given a short show to Johnny and Lewis since they aren't going to be online much longer, considering A, Johnny has to work, and B, Lewis has got to go do stuff. I don't know what it is, but he's got to go do stuff
Overnight
soon.
Saturdays. Fuck overnight Saturday nights. I hate these nights. So many drunk assholes.
Well, hate us, really?
Hey, Johnny, I'm looking at your profile on Sonic Paradox right now. Your avatar is very creepy.
What's my avatar? I've joined those.
It-
I forgot the last time I logged on to those damn forums.
Last time you logged on was April 2nd of last year.
Oh, what is it? I don't even remember what it is.
It's like it's a picture of yourself, but it's like
Oh, it's
really
the rape face one, isn't it?
yes, rape face
Yeah.
Johnny.
Okay. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I made that background a long time ago.
You mean it?
Yep.
You mean it's not the same face my avatar on Skype is?
No.
It's the best face
Yep.
ever, though.
That shows. Actually, well, I had to go look at when you joined to see how long I've been watching Brain Scratch. So I've been watching you guys for 2 years.
All right.
Well, we thank you, you people that love to waste so much of your fucking time. But
Waste my time. It's not like I've got anything else to do at work. I mean, I just sit in a cop car for 12 hours doing nothing but watching videos. That's all I do is I watch YouTube videos.
Yeah. I should end this now while the getting's good. Considering now Ted just left. Thanks to Ted for attending, and thanks, as I said a million times now, to the rest of the Brain Scratch crew for being here tonight. Like I said, if we're ever able to do another show like this again, I'm always available because I have no life. But yeah, thanks to everyone who had watched. We didn't get as many views as we did last week, but it was still a very sizable amount. I think we had like around 40 viewers at one point. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
We have 36.
I see 33.
Oh, whatever.
We got viewers. That's all we need to know. We got viewers of us saying suddenly Vegeta for an hour, and
you're slowly moving up on the world, guys. One view at a time.
yeah,
It was really fun having you guys on.
yeah. It was only a matter of time before I wanted to do a show with the Brain Scratch crew. It didn't, you know. It was also the matter of trying to get in contact with everyone. Like I didn't have Lewis and Ted, and I just recently started speaking to Johnny on Facebook, so I didn't have everyone on Skype. So I kind of had to rely on Ryan and Nathan a little bit to, contact you guys. So
It's what we're here for. Well, what I'm here for.
Wow.
Johnny, quick question. Have you tried out that Colors 3D thing on the 3DS?
Colors 3D.
Yeah, they just released it not too long ago. It's like being able to draw on the go in 3D.
No, I haven't.
It's actually pretty cool.
I'll take a look at it when I get the chance. Right.
I'm not sure like the last time you logged into Facebook or anything, but I tagged you in a photo that I drew on there of Sonic.
Oh, that Sonic photo on.
Yeah, that was drawn on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay. I had no idea what it was, but
so
Yeah, it looks a lot better in 3D.
eh.
so
It's an interesting concept. I'm just trying to figure out how you would get it to work functionally.
I don't know, but it kind of seems to work.
Well, and in any case, I've had some time with my brother's new PS Vita, and I can say that's all the handheld I'll ever need. I just need to wait for some decent games to come out for it.
Yeah.
I could have said something that would have been that could have been taken very wrong, but I'm not going to.
well, considering we take a lot of things wrong,
Yeah, that's
Talking about the new PlayStation Portable, just to clarify that. Thank you.
yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
I completely lost my train of thought. Fucking hell.
That happens a lot.
Weren't we doing an outro like 30
Yeah,
minutes ago?
yeah.
Play us-
Oh yeah,
play
I
us
remember
out,
now.
What the fuck was that?
The Trollolo song.
Oh man.
I didn't think your voice could go that high, Johnny.
I didn't either. I'm not doing that again.
And
All
thus,
right, that was certainly something.
and thus,
Just end the fucking podcast.
Not exactly sure what that was, but it was something.
and thus,
That-
and thus, the Sonic News Show ends with learning that Johnny can make his voice high pitched, and I'm not even gonna go any further than that. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah, good night, everyone. If you guys see this on YouTube, you know,
Good night,
hi,
everybody.
YouTubers, and
Good
bye.
night. Good night.
Night,
Oh, wait,
everyone.
it-
Fuck
it's
all
only
you
10:30 in the morning
people.
for me.
We'll meet again.
Yes.
Don't know where, don't know when. But the blue skies out some sunny day.
And
End the fucking show already. I don't want to talk anymore.
the singing. Good night, everyone.